Ranking the best defensive tackles in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today, what we're going to be taking a look at is the defensive tackle position.
Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order.
Right before we do go on ahead and get into the new cards right here, I do want to go ahead and take a look at the old tier list, of course, where I think a lot has changed. Like Jalen Carter, Brian Brise, still like really good defensive tackles in the game, but with the cards we have today, I think everyone definitely needs to come down a singular tier. We might drop people down even more, but just starting off right here, base list, we're going to go ahead and drop everyone down singular tier, and that's going to leave Jalen Carter and Brian Brise in the A tier now, and we're going to get into the new cards. Now, the first card we do have today is a slightly lower overall. We're on budget beast watch, and Chauncey Goldston right here, I think he'd be pretty interesting if the zero chill cards just didn't exist. I mean, the 83 speed 91 XL isn't terrible for a defensive tackle. He's 6'5", 268, but the pass rush really isn't great either. He has decent power moves, lower finesse moves, of course, and 84 block shed, 87 impact blocking. And for his traits, he has that bull rush and swim move trait on yes. Now, traits are actually pretty important on these cards, so think of the finesse move rating as spin and swim move. Think of power moves as the bull rush move. So on this card, if he only has like the bull rush move on yes, I think he could maybe be in like the D tier, but this card, given he's going to use that lower finesse move rating, this is going to be a card that is going to be in the F tier for me. After that, we also get Kobe Turner right here, and Kobe Turner has 82 speed, 89 acceleration. Again, not bad for a defensive tackle. He's 6'2", 288, so under 300 pounds. He has 89 power moves with 74 finesse moves, 86 block shed, 87 impact blocking. Now for his traits, this time he actually does have ideal traits like we were talking about with the previous card. He only has that bull rush move on yes, meaning we can ignore this finesse rating, right? He's not going to use it, only going to use that 89 power moves, and I think that does make him somewhat like, man, is that good enough? I think him right by 90 overall, DeForest Buckner makes a ton of sense, because DeForest Buckner is pretty similar with his traits, ideal traits with the finesse moves. So Kobe Turner in the D tier, I don't hate it. We get another 90 overall right here, but we get zero chill Harrison Phillips. Now this card is 6'3", 307, 70 speed, 72 acceleration, so not really great like speed and excel for the DT. Agility is really high on this card, but 70 finesse moves, 80 power moves, so again, not great pass rush, really good block shed and impact blocking, so really good run defense. And this time for traits, has the bull rush and the swim move trait on yes. From a core rating standpoint, I think this card is debatably F tier, but these zero chill cards obviously get something that holds a little bit of value. And Harrison Phillips at that 90 overall does get a zero AP bucket, where what are some things I like on here? Well, I mean, situationally using goal line stuff for zero, I don't think that's dumb at all. I think that actually makes a ton of sense on this card. I mean, secure tackler isn't bad, unpredictable, run stopper. His core ratings are awful, but this zero AP bucket does provide a little bit of value. So for me, it's like, it's either he's D tier or C tier, and just because of that bucket, I'm going to slightly put him in the C tier. He can provide a little bit of value, especially like the goal line stuff as well. Core rating wise though, he's definitely in the F tier. Yeah, the zero AP bucket's gonna kind of save him, gonna put him in the C tier. And then after that, we get 93 pluses for the rest of the video. The first card we got right here is a beast, and I think this is debatably the best defensive tackle in the game. It's gonna be T'Vondre Sweat. So T'Vondre Sweat has 86 speed, 97 acceleration, so he can move, and at the same time, on top of that, he's 6'5", 366. So whether you want someone that can move or you want a big body in the middle, T'Vondre Sweat can do both. This card also has 97 power moves, which is crazy high. The finesse moves are lower, but 95 block shed, 94 impact blocking. And sadly on this card, it's not only the bull rush trait on yes, so he will use that finesse move rating. This card also adds a little bit of value as well, because he doesn't get just one zero AP bucket, he gets two. And I think the combo of double or nothing inside stuff, I love a ton on the DT. I think that's the combo I go with. I think you could go double or nothing El Toro as well with that high power moves, and that could work out for you. I would recommend the double or nothing and inside stuff combo. Love that. And for me, T'Vondre Sweat getting that, I think he's an easy addition to the S tier. Debatably the best defensive tackle in the game. And right after that, we get 93 overall Puna Ford, and this card has 78 speed, 88 acceleration. He's 5'11", 310. This time, not really good pass rush. 84 finesse moves, 77 power moves. 93 block shed, 96 impact blocking is great though. And this time for traits, bull rush and swim move on yes, meaning he will use that lower power move rating on this card, where Puna Ford does get 2 0 AP abilities. So it's like the double or nothing inside stuff yet again, but his core ratings are so bad. So it's like, he is S tier from an ability standpoint, but I'm going to put him more along the lines like an A tier player, just because his stats just really aren't good. Like his core ratings are pretty bad. I could even see him in the B tier, and I don't hate it, but I'm going to slightly put him in the A tier. He has S tier abilities, just not really the best stats. We also get BJ Hill right here, and BJ Hill is 6'3", 311, 80 speed, 88 acceleration with 93 power moves. That's great. 67 finesse moves, 96 block shed, 94 impact blocking. And for his traits, all 3 pass rush traits on yes, meaning he will use that lower finesse move rating. And BJ Hill on this 94 LTD, this is another card, of course, gets that 0 AP bucket where he does not get 2, he only gets 1. And I think that lower finesse move rating does come back to bite this card. He does get double or nothing for 0, which is nice. I think this is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to place BJ Hill and Puna Ford in this A tier, and then we are going to go ahead and drop down everyone a singular tier again, being a little bit harsh with the DTs. So yeah, this is what it's looking like for me. Puna Ford again here because of abilities. After that, we get Dexter Lawrence right here, and Dexter Lawrence 6'4", 342, 82 speed, 94 acceleration with 90 finesse moves, 90 power moves, 96 block shed, 94 impact blocking. So amazing core ratings. Again, you would probably like to excel a little bit, being higher than like just straight up speed on defensive linemen or edge rushers, pass rushers. This card also only has the bull rush trait on yes, so he's only going to use 94 power moves, but even if he did have finesse move traits on yes, it's not really a weakness of the card, right? And this time as well, Dexter Lawrence does get those 2 0 AP buckets of like the double or nothing inside stuff. I think again, Dexter Lawrence, you can argue he's the best defensive tackle in the game. He is definitely topping in this S tier with T'Vondre Sweat for me. And right after that, we get 94 overall Ndamukong, and this card is 6'4", 313, 83 speed, 91 acceleration with 94 power moves. That's really high. Obviously lower finesse moves, but good block check, good impact blocking. And for his traits, he has everything you would want on yes besides strip ball. However, on this card, we wouldn't want to spend the swim move trait on yes. I just said that because ideally with pass rusher, we want high finesse moves, high power moves, and then all 3 traits on yes. I think those are the cards that play the best. But again, this card will use those finesse move ratings. And this time for Ndamukong, when we look at his abilities, he gets El Toro for 1, which I don't hate. It's not the worst 1 AP ability I've ever seen. I think he's just going to be in the C tier. Now, what I will say is I think these cards that are actually good core rating wise, I think they have a lot of potential to rise, because after January 9th, which we are approaching that very, very soon, I think this list could look a lot different. And last but certainly not least, we got 94 overall Gerald McCoy right here. And just take a look at this card. I want to compare him to his team captain, of course. The 94 is 6'4", 300 pounds. That's not going to change. 84 speed, 93 acceleration with 93 power moves, 78 finesse moves, 92 block shed, 91 impact blocking. And for his traits, bull rush and swim move on yes. So from a core rating standpoint, let's pull up the 78 right here, and then max ratings up to the 92 with 86 speed, 90 acceleration, and pretty much it's kind of like the same strengths and weaknesses right now. Why would the 94 be better than the team captain? Well, of course, abilities, inside stuff for 1. I think that is actually really, really valuable. And that right there is going to place him like right in the C tier for me, right by Dontari Poe, who Poe also gets that 1 AP inside stuff. And you know what? I'm going to make one audible right here, okay? Before we end the video, I'm going to bump up Sue, McCoy, Poe, Wilkins. Going to bump these guys up a tier. And we're also going to bring back our old D tier right here. And I like this a little bit more because of the fact that I get why you would run these 4 cards over like Jalen Carter and Bryan Bresee, and that is Jalen Carter more at the 87 than 93. I like the 0 AP abilities on these guys, but I mean, if you want 0 AP abilities, that's what the S and A tier are for. These cards are way better from a core rating standpoint than like Bryan Bresee, but again, Jalen Carter at the 93 is elite as well. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the defensive tackle position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay updated with everything that's the best here in Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.